what is up, and welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, Vivi Cokes, and you're welcome back to part 2 of my Q&A, guys. If you watched till the end of my previous video, then you would know that it took the light whilst I was filming. So I promised you guys I was going to do a part 2, and today I am here to do the part 2. So grab a cup of coffee, drink your snacks, whatever it is, and get seated. Don't let anybody disturb you so you don't miss out on the tea I'll be spilling in this video. So I still have your questions, and I'm going to try my best to answer the remaining, okay? So yeah, let's get started. So the first question I'll be answering today says, hi Vivian, well, hi Viv, do you do YouTube full-time, and how did you know this was the right path to take? Hi, would I say I do YouTube full-time? Well, 70-80%. I'm also a freelance editor and then a videographer. I do videos for people, I edit and send to them. I also edit videos, so they send me clips, I work on it and I send it back, and then I do YouTube. So that's what I do majorly. And how did you know this was the right path to take? To be honest, when I started YouTube, I didn't know if it was going to blossom. Well, actually I hoped it was going to blossom, but I wasn't sure if that was the right path to take at the time. I just took a leap of faith and I just did it, okay? I was just like, you know what, I need a distraction, I need to do something, so why not? Like, why not if not? So I really just one day I just opened a YouTube channel, and I think another day I just made a video and I posted. So when I started YouTube, I wasn't sure of the future. I hoped for the best, but I wasn't sure, and I just took a leap of faith, okay? I just did it. Like, I didn't think too much about it, I just did it. So yeah. Next question says, is pressure for having babies being put on you yet? I already answered that in my previous video, so make sure you check it out. The next one is, how did you meet your husband, and where did you meet your husband? Well, I already have a video on that, so I think I'm going to link it down in the description box. But if I see one more question about that, then I'll just touch on it briefly. The next one says, how do you manage being married to a Gemini? Guys, in all honesty, I don't really believe in horoscopes or star signs, or what do they call them, zodiac signs. Yeah, years back, maybe if I meet somebody, I go and Google like their sign and everything, but honestly that doesn't, like, over the years I've just realized that I don't really believe in it. It doesn't really work for me. Like, if you say this person has traits of a Gemini, best believe he also has traits of a Capricorn and has traits of, you know, Aries, or I don't remember what they call the other one. So when I met my husband, I was not thinking, oh, tell me your date of birth, let me go check to see if we're compatible. Honestly, I didn't really think too much about it. I just focused more on his personality, you know, his character, things like that, and that was my deciding factor. I didn't say, oh, I'm going to marry you because you're a Gemini, or I'm not going to marry you because you're a Gemini, that kind of thing. So there's nothing, I'm not managing anything in this marriage, because I do not have any expectation in regards to like his zodiac sign and how he should behave. So we're just living, and yeah, we don't do star signs in this house, we don't do zodiac signs in this house. The next question is, where did you meet your husband? Me, I love stories. So I just found that question, so I might as well just answer it. So I met my husband at a party, an Independence Day party, and yeah, I know the story people are looking for, but I already made a video. So if you want to know more about that, be sure to click the link in my description box and, you know, enjoy yourself. So yeah, that's that. The next question is, good afternoon ma, not a question ma, please, are you looking for a PA, a personal assistant? I actually am, so please, if you're watching this, send me a message on Instagram. The next question is, when are you having a course or book on video editing? Like I said in my last video, watch this space. It's definitely happening, guys, but when, I can't say, but watch this space and you guys will be the first to know. The next question is, were you nervous or anxious about having a bond with your mother-in-law? Actually, yes, I was. Prior to meeting her, I was just like, I was thinking about it. I'm like, and I was praying low-key. I'm like, God, I pray I have a good relationship with my mother-in-law, because I'm a family-oriented person. I know how much I love my mom, and you know, my prayer was also back then was also to get a partner that would love my mom just as much. When I met my husband, well, then boyfriend, I realized he was very close to his mom, and that was good for me. So I was just praying that, oh, I pray she likes me. I pray like we get along really well. It's important to pray to have a good mother-in-law. It's very, very important, because that just makes my life easier. Like having somebody so important to him, like love me as well, it's just like top notch. Okay, so that really made me happy. I was nervous and anxious at first, but thankfully it all worked out. Thank God though. The next question is, please come and dash me wigs you don't use again. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's been a while I've worked with hair brands, so I don't have any new weave to give out. But the ones I have, trust me, before it gets to YouTube, my family, they've already like, oh, I want that one, I want this one, I want that one, and if I'm not using it, I'll give it to them. But hopefully we get to work on something in the future where I work with a hair brand and I'm able to give out, you know, hair to one of you guys. The next question is, do you see yourself living outside of Nigeria? 50-50 shot. 50-50. I think I would thrive abroad, but I also think I would thrive in Nigeria, so I don't know. The next question is, could you please film a video on how much you spent on all your wedding outfits, from your pre-wedding outfit to your white wedding outfit? I think when it comes to the pricing of your wedding outfit, it varies. Okay, what style are you going for? You can't base your judgment on my style, because it might not be the same. Do you understand? And even the season, I got married 9 months ago. The prices they're calling right now is something else. So if this will help, I'll just put up the names of the vendors I got my outfit from, and then you can send them messages, let them know you're from me or not. Just find out what you want to find out, and hopefully that would help. So for my pre-wedding shoot, I wore 2 outfits. The trad was from this person and the English outfit was from this person. Okay. And then for my traditional wedding, I wore 3 outfits. The first and the third outfit. So the first outfit I danced in, and the third outfit, which was my bunny outfit, was made by this person. And then my second outfit was made by this person. Okay, and then for the white wedding, I wore 2 outfits. My wedding dress was made by this person, and then my reception outfit was made by this person. So guys, I hope it helps. You can send them a DM on Instagram, or Instagram, and you know, ask them all your questions, and I'm sure they'll answer and be of help to you. The next question is, does your husband give you monthly allowance, and if you can share, how much? So no, my husband doesn't give me monthly allowance. He gives me money sometimes, but I'm not on any monthly allowance. So yeah. The next question is, would you be willing to teach video editing to youngers? Love your content. Yes, I'll be willing. I think the most important thing is to find out if I'm a good teacher. So I'm willing. We'll see how things go. The next question is, when are you having a meet and greet with your fans / subscribers in Lagos? Not my mom saying you got prettier as a... Okay, well, she asked 3 questions, so let me answer one first. When are you having a meet and greet with your fans / subscribers in Lagos? I really don't know. I have nothing planned, but you never know. God can just make something happen. I would love to do that. I would love to do like a meet and greet and all of that. I'm just worried that people wouldn't come, and you know, I definitely want it to be more than just meeting me. Do you get? So yeah. The next one she asked is, not my mom saying you got prettier as a new bride, period. I mean, what can I say? A lot of people have been saying that as well, that Vivian, with this marriage, you're glowing, you know, you look better, blah blah blah. I guess it's one of the positives or one of the perks of getting married. You know, you're taken care of, you're being loved properly and stuff like that. So I'm glowing. No stress in my life. That's a lie. There's stress. So the final one from this lady says, why did you ghost us on YouTube for so long? Honestly, I can't really explain that. I didn't plan to have ghosted for as long as I did, but on the bright side, Vivi Cooks is back and better, so let's celebrate on that. Cheers to that. The next one is, do you plan on starting a business? If yes, do you mind sharing? Don't worry, you guys will be the first to know. Okay. The next one is, Vivian, how would you describe your 2023? Hey, 2023 was pregnant. It was pregnant. Like, I had no clue it was going to be a life-changing year. I had no clue 2023 was going to be that year for me. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, 2023 was the year I got engaged. 2023 was the year my husband met my parents. 2023 was the year I got married traditionally and in front of God. 2023 was the year I moved out of my house. I ended my living alone series. 2023 was the year I moved to my husband's house. 2023 was the year I finally went to Maldives, which has been on my list for years. Like, 2023 was such a beautiful year. Oh my goodness. Like, it was hands down one of the best years of my life. Hands down. No disputes. One of the best years of my life. Okay. The next question says, will you hold a YouTube tutorial class? So most of these questions are just asking me about like YouTube. Would I release a course on editing? When am I doing a master class? All of those kind of questions. Guys, don't worry, it's going to happen. When I'm sure, when everything is ready, I'll come on here and sit down and let you guys know. Please just exercise some patience a little more. I know you've been patient with me for long, but just extend it a little bit. Go. Thank you. The next question is, what do you think about marrying a guy 11 years older? I don't think anything. I think it's pretty normal. I think you should do it. Let me just say this. My husband is 11 years older than me, even though I say 10 years and some, and he's like 11 years. But today, I'll let him win. He's 11 years older than me, and we're living well. We fight like every normal couple, but it's beautiful. Like I said, age is just a number, but you just have to check one or two things. There are a lot of things to consider than just his age, because there's some people that are 11 years older, but they still act like they're even younger than you, like you dating the person. So I think you should look beyond the age. And yeah. The next question is, what do you do in those moments when you feel like you're not where you ought to be? I think I'm in that phase right now. So what do I do? Sometimes it's just good to do nothing. Okay, sometimes it's good to do nothing. Just think, just evaluate, just weigh like your options, weigh like look back at the things you've done. Also, prayer is important. I won't come on here and say, oh my God, I kabash every day. No, like I'm still working on my relationship with God, but I think it's important to pray and say what you want for yourself. And you definitely have to work towards it, because you really never know. You never know what might work out for you. You never know what might be that life-changing moment or thing. It's also very important to talk to people, right? It could be your friends, people that you know that are intellectual, and people that would give you good advice. Talk to them, explain your situation, get advice, go back home, think about it, and then maybe apply some of them into like your life or the things you plan to do. And hopefully that can change the trajectory of whatever phase you're in at the moment. So I hope this helps. I'm in that phase, so I'm still trying to figure things out for myself. But yeah, that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm advising you to do as well. Right, the next question is, what advice would you give to a girl in her early 20s about to graduate and want to start YouTube? My advice would be, do it. If you want to start YouTube, do it. Like, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I even advise some of my friends that sometimes, right, it's good to be stubborn a little bit, because when I opened my YouTube channel, my mother was not in support. Like, she legit said it in Igbo that she sent me there to go to school. She did not send me to be holding camera and be pewani. My Igbo is not that good, so I don't want to mother or bite my tongue. But basically, she wasn't in support of it. But once I knew she wasn't in support, I stopped, because my mom and I were very close. So obviously, when I opened my YouTube channel, I told her blah blah blah. And then when I realized this woman wasn't like supporting me and everything, but I felt so strongly about being on YouTube and posting videos, I just took a few steps. I stopped like updating her. If she asks me like, oh, how was class, I'll say class was fine, blah blah blah. If I go to film, maybe I filmed a video that day and I'm talking to her at night and she's like, oh, what did you do today? I'll say, oh yeah, I went to class, you know, I just followed my friend here. I won't give her that information because I don't want to upset her, but deep down I know what I'm doing. Eventually she started seeing that I started reaping the fruits of my labor. She started seeing the fruits. She started seeing like, okay, brands were sending me stuff, I was going out to events, I got jobs, I was doing stuff. I made my mom apologize. I said, mom, hey, you owe me an apology, okay? It's that kind of thing. And eventually now my mom is one of my biggest supporters. Like, my mom supports me to the core. If I need anything, she's always there for me. So my advice would be, do what you have to do, even if you don't get the support that you want from people. As long as you know your vision is clear to you and to you alone, please, by all means, do it. Everybody else will be fine. Everybody else will come around much later. I know you're 20, your parents might not be in support, or you're not so sure, like you don't want to upset them or whatever, but I think it's important that if you see the vision and you know that, okay, you're coming on YouTube to give value, you're coming on YouTube to live out your dreams, to make an impact, okay, then please, by all means, do it. If I do it, and send me a link to your YouTube channel so I can watch. So yeah, that's my advice. Okay, the next one is, no questions here, but just want to say I'm a huge fan of your work. Keep shining. Thank you so much. The next one is, what is your advice to the singles that are scared of marriage? What is my advice to singles that are scared of marriage? Why are you scared of marriage? Like, what is making you so afraid of marriage? I think that's the first step. To be fair, with marriage, I think it's also a mental thing. You can never be fully ready for marriage, okay? Like, even though yes, you want to do it, you can never be fully ready. So if that's the feeling, then it's normal. I felt that way, and right now I'm so happy, I'm so blessed. This question, there's more to it, okay? Generally, I'll just say that you need to find out why you're scared of marriage. Like, why are you scared? Is it commitment? If you're scared of commitment, you have to work around it, because marriage is a beautiful thing when done right. Yeah, pretty much. The next question is, I really want to be consistent on YouTube, but each time I upload a video, I don't get enough views. It brings down my motivation, and my phone camera is not really bright. I don't even know what to do. So let me address the part where you said each time you upload you don't get enough views. Welcome to my world, honey. With YouTube, if you want to rely on views, let me just tell you from experience, you ain't gonna do much, okay? You can never fully know the video that is going to change your life. I keep telling people this thing because I'm also a living testimony, right? You really don't know the video that will change your life. So try your best to not be bothered by the views. This is also me advising myself, okay? Try your best to not be so bothered by the views. Just keep on putting out content. Okay, you put out this content, 20 views, we move. You put on another one, and another one, and another one. I'm sure Mr. Beast, who is one of my biggest inspirations on YouTube, I'm sure when he started, his videos were not doing as well as they are doing right now. You can go and check. Obviously, now with the amount of subscribers he has, a lot of people would have gone back to watch his old videos and stuff like that. But even if you go and check out me, Vivian, like the first video I ever put out, yeah, it's not doing so well. So do not let the views get to you. Just keep on putting out content. There is so much you can do when it comes to content creation or videos on YouTube. So if you're trying a particular, or if you're posting a particular kind of video and it's not doing well, then my advice would be switch it up, but still keep posting, because one day it will go viral and you remember that Vivian said this. So that's my advice. And the second thing about your phone camera being, your phone camera not bright and all of that, see, sometimes in life we meet hurdles that can potentially limit us, but it's also important to fight through it and persevere. Let me explain. The phone you're using, the camera is not really bright, you can still use it to post videos. If you feel like, okay, you can't use it to post videos, there are two things you can do, right? If you have a sibling that has a better phone, try to designate a time, maybe 2 hours or something, where you can use his or her phone to create content, and after then you send it to your phone, edit, borrow, even if you have to pay something small. If you're really determined though, if you're really determined that you really want to post videos, like no matter what happens you want to post, that is an advice I can give. meet a friend, meet a sister or a brother. They can even go with you the day you're filming, just be by your side and you're using his or her phone to film your videos. Once you're done, you send everything to your phone and tell them thank you, show gratitude. If you have to give them a little token, then please by all means do that. Another option would be to kind of pause for now and do something else that will generate income for you to change your phone, right? If YouTube is really something you're passionate about, but you feel like, okay, you don't want to borrow someone's phone, your phone is really bad and you don't want to use it, sometimes you deny yourself for a little bit so you can do some other kind of work, maybe get a 9-to-5, do a business, something, right, without your phone that you don't like, and make money to be able to change it, and then you get back on YouTube and you start creating. So I hope that helps. All right, the next question says, does downloaded videos on YouTube count as money for you YouTubers? Nope, it doesn't. So please try not to download our videos. When you download our videos, it doesn't count for anything. So please try to watch. You have to watch the ads. Those things are really important. You have to watch the ads. That's how we make our money. So yeah, downloaded videos doesn't count. The next one is, would you consider doing a master's degree, or are you done with formal education? Okay, she asked two questions. The first one is, would you consider doing a master's degree, or are you done with formal education? How do I answer this? I have to fold my hands because this is a serious question. Am I done with formal education? I don't think I'm done. Personally, I don't think I'm done. I don't feel like going to school right now. I don't want to go to school right now, but I don't think I'm done. So we really never know. Anything can happen, honestly. Anything can. Tomorrow I can just make a video, follow me to school for my first day of class or something, like with me, and I can just wake up tomorrow and tell my husband, say I want to go and do my master's or something. So but right now, like school and me, like I'm nah. No. The next question she said is, would you rather do professional courses than a master's degree? Yes, I think I'll do professional courses than a master's degree, just because I don't like school. Maybe that's just me, but then again, I'm not completely writing off getting a master's. My dad has told me already to get my master's degree, and who knows, we'll see. Yeah, what inspired you to start vlogging? I thought it was cool. I thought I had a lot to show. I figured, you know, people needed to know more about me as opposed to, because, oh, if you're not aware, I started doing makeup videos on YouTube. Okay, I started teaching people how to do their foundation, how to draw their eyebrows and things like that. Even though my eyebrows then, guys, they were looking like Nike sign. My friends in uni were calling me like, yeah, your eyebrows looks like the Nike, that Nike sign now, but the other way. Do you get? But anyway, I didn't let that stop me. I was still teaching people how to do the Nike sign on YouTube and the likes. And you know, after a while, it got a bit boring because I was just doing the same thing, but just different days, you know, same thing, different days. I figured, you know what, I felt like I had a lot more to offer. I felt like, people need to know who Vivian is as opposed to, you know, just makeup and all of that. I wanted to show more about like my uni at the time, my life, you know, my dorm where I was living and things like that. So that was what inspired me to start vlogging. And let me just say, hands down, one of the best things I did, which is why, you know, it's good to try new things. I started with makeup. Right now I'm vlogging, and not just vlogging, I do a bit of everything, like vlogging, beauty, travel, lifestyle, cooking, you know, all those kind of things. And you know, through vlogging I got to discover other parts of me that I didn't even know existed, or other parts of me I figured I wanted to share with people. So that's what inspired me to start vlogging. The next one says, what is the most inspiring movie you've seen? What is the most inspiring movie I've seen? Guys, I watch movies, but right now I can't seem to remember a name that actually Titanic, yeah, I'll say Titanic. Watching Titanic gave me all the feels. Oh my god, it gave me all the feels. So I'll say Titanic. The next question says, what's the best thing about being married? So what's the best thing about being married? I would say companionship, honestly. Like, companionship is just that word, but it has a lot of branches, right? But I would say companionship. Hands down the best thing. Just having your person, your personal person. Yeah, that's beautiful. I think that's it. We'll finally come to the end of this Q&A. I'm so happy I was able to do this and, you know, finally answer the questions. I believe I answered all the questions, but if I didn't answer yours, I'm super duper sorry. Something's in my eye, that's why I'm blinking a lot. Hopefully in the next Q&A I will. Thank you guys so much for your questions. Yeah, some of you guys were nosy, but I mean, it's allowed once in a while. Thank you guys for indulging me. I really enjoyed sitting down here 2 times to answer your questions. And yeah, do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I cannot thank you guys enough. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next vlog, because you know right after this video it is a vlog. So yeah, stay pretty, stay happy, stay hydrated. Don't let anybody piss you off, okay? You're beautiful, you're worth everything, you're enough. You are enough. If you're watching this video, you are enough. For you're enough. Your Mr. Right will find you. Not in your house though, but go out, because the day I met my husband, I didn't plan to go out that day. Like, I had already zeroed my mind on going out. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching again, and see you in my next video. Bye.